Indiana moving it around. And the basket good. George has got the game tight up here for Indiana.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Arroyo the pass to Stevenson. Kicks it to Anderson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there, fellas. This one's a barn burner, tight as me in an airport lavatory.
Lance Stevenson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
George against Stevenson. George dishes to Hill. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Good on the shot. George has got 26 points.
I think his team needs to get him the ball every chance they get. I mean, he's 7 for 8 now in the fourth quarter, guys.
Here's Lito. The dish to Arroyo. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
The Cavaliers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Feeds it to Lito. Six on the shot clock. Oh! And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Ellis kicks to George. Down low. Hill. Count it!
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Clark, a critical possession right here.
Boy, Kevin, you can just feel the crowd on pins and needles right now.
Here's Lito. He's guarded by Ellis. From 11 feet away, the Pacers pull it in. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And they're in position to take the lead.
You know what? A bucket here would mean a bunch at this stage of the game.
Hill against Anderson. Now here is Hill. He's tightly guarded. Back to George to take the lead. No good.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean.
And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Oden out there with Anderson. Then there's Arroyo. Then there's rookie Lito. And it's Stevenson in at the 3 slot.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Arroyo kicks to Lito. Right wing. Pass to Anderson. Trying his luck deep. Rebound Hill. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Ellis. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. 23 points for Monte Ellis.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Anderson a screen on Lawson. Here's Arroyo. No good off the pick.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Here's Lito.
Oh! Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
They get it back.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
From past the arc, and that one's good.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Clutch shooting, determination, and plenty of skill, too.
Dishes it to George. They set the screen. Hill sets the screen for George. Down low, stolen by Anderson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Greg, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you've got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Anderson. Here's Ellis. Indiana again missing.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
George against Stevenson. And George, here we go. It counts. And the foul. That one is on Beasley.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Cleveland moving it around. Arroyo the pass to Lito. Stevenson trying to free himself up. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And George, here we go. Can't get it to fall. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Greg Oden.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Stevenson against George. Hill inside. He's against Odin.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that.
Yes!
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Stevenson with the pass.
And the Pacers call time here. They're down by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime. Cavaliers making a switch here. Young's checked in. Hill kicks to Ellis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Monte Ellis nails both of them.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Stevenson drives in. Money!
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Lawson outside. Lets the 3 fly. The shot will not go. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
Yeah, when adversity was at its greatest, they came up big. They seemed to relax a little bit once we got into overtime.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays and baskets. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with it.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the